Welcome. You're tuned into Jollof Now on Now Drive Time, and today in the studio I have with me one of, in fact, do you know what? Okra King. The real Okra King. We have resigned Boma and we have crowned a new Okra King. I have with me in the studio, ladies and gentlemen, Yemi Cregx of Big Brother.
You already know.
You are the Okra King, and that's that. Period. Don't argue
with
me.
No,
Don't argue with me.
I will not take that title. What does that even mean?
It means
Let's start
okra.
with. What does okra?
It means
okra is
draw. Okay.
What is draw?
You are the new oil king.
What is oil?
You know when you oil somebody and then you can't like catch them? That's what you are right now. Let's get right into this interview.
Oh my goodness, you just killed me.
Okay, so Yemi, let's get right into this interview.
Bet.
Okay, so your name is quite unique. Where does the Cregx come from? You're not expecting that, were you?
Yeah.
Where does it come from?
Pretty
Confess.
much. Like no one has ever asked me that.
Okay.
But the story is long, my dear. But I mean, just take it that Cregx come from the Craig, the normal regular Craig, the Craig David, but just spelled as Cregx.
With an X.
With an X.
But you will tell me that
E-T-X.
long story later.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, what was your reaction when you got on stage? When you knew that okay, I'm actually going to walk into this house?
Yo, my reaction was obviously something that like we had to get dressed, get a haircut and everything.
Right.
And I knew that I was finally getting in the house.
Right.
I was just dancing. I was literally dancing.
I
was literally dancing. Like I was happy. I was energetic. It was just like, it felt unreal, but it was real.
Right.
Like, yeah, this feels unreal, but it's real. So like, that was literally my reaction. I was, yeah.
You're like, this is it.
Nah, this is it. This is it. Let's go. Let's get it.
Okay, so now with the way with the response you've given about your reaction, did you ever audition for Big Brother Nigeria?
Yeah.
How
all
many
the time.
times?
Okay, for Big Brother Nigeria, it's like 4 times.
Okay.
This is my 5th time.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So I understand the excitement.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, so getting into the house now, whilst you were having your hair cut, and you were like, okay, this is it, Yemi.
This is it.
Did you say, Yemi, get yourself a strategy real quick? Did you have like a strategy going into the house?
Nah, I just said to myself, just go in there and do what you have to do.
Okay.
Because every time, like before I got in the house, I was always giving myself a word of affirmation about you're the best, you can do this.
Great.
Go and kick ass, just making sure that I am on check with myself.
Right.
Because I feel like that's like one of the major things for me. Before anyone can even praise you, I feel like you need to praise yourself.
I agree.
So I was doing all that, and I just went in the house and I did my thing.
Right. Okay, so when you now got into the house, you now saw the other people, like you saw the girls, you saw the guys.
Yeah.
Were you like, okay, I know you don't want a strategy, but Yemi, get a strategy right now? Or after maybe like the first week, did you say, you know what, I gotta put myself together and get me a storyline or something?
To be honest, when I got in the house, I just wanted to show people a different shades of Yemi Cregx. I think to a certain extent, I did that. No one can really say I was too quiet in the house. No one can really say I didn't talk, because when it was time to talk, I was talking.
Right.
And when it was time to be confrontational, I was confrontational.
Yeah,
so
we saw that.
I feel like I kind of showed everyone the different shades of me, and that was what I was going for. I wasn't going for a script per se. I was just going to, show different people the different side of Yemi Cregx, which is what I've been holding back on before I even decide. Because I know that obviously when you get on the show, people would see a different shades of you that they haven't seen before. People know you as Yemi Cregx, Yemi Cregx, fresh boy and all that.
Model.
But they don't know exactly. They don't know other stuff. So I just wanted to unpack all that, which is what I did.
Now that you're out of the house, right? What are the many misconceptions that you like to correct or change at least?
To be honest, most of the misconception, that's flying around a lot is how, like I didn't really, a few people, I mean, not like I didn't really, but a few people didn't really see what I brought to the table, aside from the content that they enjoyed.
Right.
I understand that the content is a show, but I did unpack, like my different potentials.
Right.
I was involved in a lot of the tax and everything. I showed a different side of me. I showed what I enjoy doing, what I can do, my talents, and a bunch of other things.
Okay.
So I feel like people didn't really pay attention to
the
that.
other stuff.
They paid more attention to the content. And obviously, what I want people to understand is that, you know, like I say that if you we don't wear the same shoe size. Like you can't fit in my shoe if you're not wearing a size 44, you definitely can't fit in my shoes.
Right.
So like there's a lot of things that happens in the house, you know, that a few of them might be spontaneous, a few of them might be your strategy from day one, a few of them might be, I think when I'm doing, you know, it's not really working for me. I think I want to change my strategy. That also happens a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, not to say that was my case, but it was just that the misconception is, I'm just glad that people really saw that I wasn't really the type that just likes to be confrontational, unless I'm being pushed, to the wall extremely, you know. And I kind of happy that some people saw that part of me. A few people, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you can never be perfect for people.
Yes.
They'll say you're this, they'll say you're that. Even when you change to what they say, no, you should have just been like, what the hell do you guys want? But at the end of the day, like, eventually, a lot of people would actually get to know who Yemi Cregx is, because I'm a brand all by myself. And,
yes, you are.
And yeah, like, you know, whatever you saw in the house, you know, whatever misconception you have of me, you know, just let it be. You know, like, that's the house. We're in the house I live now. You know, people will do anything to win the money, man. Like, it's money you're talking about. Like, if they ask around, if they ask an average of, like, you know, like if they ask an average person outside randomly, what would you do for $100,000? You'll be shocked what people would say.
Right.
So like, you guys should understand that in there, you have to do whatever you need to do.
You gotta
so long as you guys outside really mess with it, that's what matters.
And that's on period. So again, now that you're outside the house, what were your expectations and have they been met?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, my expectations were not even what I was expecting outside the house.
Great stuff.
To be honest. I mean, I've always, you know, believed in myself and my brand and everything. I've always been passionate about the things I wanted to do, you know, and I've always been the type to take risks, even you know, when I'm really not sure about it. So like, I went in that house to, like I said, unpack myself and everything. And I just kind of liked the idea. I just kind of enjoyed the fact that coming out of the house, a lot of people, you know, saw that side of me, like the kind of love I've been getting, the support and everything. It's kind of just like, wow, did I really deserve this? But at the end of the day, I know that I deserve it and more. So like, my expectations, you know, like, you know, it's just the beginning. You know, I'm not even getting drowned in all this love or support. Nah, I'm not getting drowned in it, but I appreciate it because like it's coming from a genuine place.
Yes, very.
And when I have conversations with certain people, they tell me how much they believe in me and all that. That just kind of like, you know, gives me the drive that I need to keep pushing and keep going. And like I always say, when you come out of the house, that's when the real work starts. So even I myself, I'm still going to be grinding like I never even went to the house, because now I'm chasing the bag.
You got it. You got it.
You know the vibes. You know the vibes.
You gotta get the money.
So yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is.
Okay, so now you're out of the house.
Yeah, I bet.
You know, you come out of the house, they hand you your phone, you're seeing everything. You're seeing people dragging you. You're seeing all the videos. You're seeing you're seeing conversations that you were not a part of. What are the few clips that you probably saw and you're like, what? That shocked you to your bones?
To be honest, there's no clip that I saw that. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. There are a few clips that I saw, like a few clips of, you know, you know, like a few clips that clearly show that we're all playing the game.
Right.
You know what? That's what it is. Like a few clips, I was like, oh, okay. I thought I was a gamer here, but apparently we're all playing the game. You know what I mean? So like, I'm just like, so I really saw a lot of clips about what was being said about me by other housemates in the house. I mean, I'm sure that people, you know, we'd also see what someone else said about them in the house. So this is a normal. I'm not even mad about it, to be honest. I know that obviously it's a confined space and there's really not much to talk about.
Yeah,
you have to talk about yourself.
True.
You can't. There's some things you can't say on the show, and there's some things you can say. So like, You just have to talk about yourself.
Right.
Oh, this guy is wearing the black pants today. Oh man, I ate this guy's pants. Oh, this guy's swag is not. So like that kind of conversations will happen. But you know, it's just that sometimes you have personal relationship with people, and when you see what they did behind your back, when you leave the house, you're just like, wow. So we're all playing the game.
Yeah.
The game is a game, man.
It is a game.
The game is a game.
So I'm about to ask you a question,
Let's
and
go.
if you can answer with your full chest,
Let's
I'll
go.
be over the moon.
No, I thought you said I thought you were going to say I'll give
Yemi,
you $100,000.
oh, $100,000. Hello.
You can be over the moon, my dear. I don't have to answer the question.
Hello.
I'll take you to the moon right now.
Okay, I'll give you.
Yeah.
We'll talk about what I'll give you later, so that you don't hold me to it.
Let's
so
go.
Yemi,
Yeah.
who amongst the housemates do you think came into the house with a script?
I wouldn't say scripts. I just say everyone had the strategy that they came in with. I don't want to mention names. The show is the show, man. I don't want to mention them, but I know that almost everyone came in with a strategy.
Okay.
And that's what it is.
So now on to you and a little bit of how you kind of started off.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the fact that you and Kosi were like a co-Yemi ship was because you guys walked in together into the house? You think that's what started it?
I don't know, man. To be honest, I just feel like what happened for a reason. We definitely walked in together for a reason. And obviously because, you know, like we walked in and we sat down for like close to like 15 minutes or 20 minutes for someone else walked in the house. So like, I feel like we kind of had, you know, a bit of time to have conversations. I mean, it wasn't like we had anything deep per se, but I feel like maybe that's like, I don't know. I don't want to put it on a scale of 10%, but I feel like that might also be part of the reason.
Part of it. Okay.
That might also be part of the reason, because obviously, like, you know, like
you guys were able to like
there was an initial, you know, attraction from
Right. All right, let's go on a quick break and we'll be right back. You're tuning into Radio Now 95.3 FM. This is Jollof Now. My name is Doris and I have with me in the studio Big Brother Titan housemate Yemi Cregx. Don't touch that dial. All right, welcome back. You're tuning to Radio Now 95.3 FM. My name is Doris. This is Jollof Now and I have with me in the studio Big Brother Titan housemate.
Let's go.
The king himself.
Yes, sir.
Yemi Cregx. Okay.
You know the vibes.
Okay, so let's get right into all the juicy things now. Are you ready?
What is the juicy thing?
Yemi, please.
All what we're talking about wasn't juicy?
No, that was intro now. That was soft landing.
Soft landing.
Now I'm about to take off, okay?
All right, let's kill it.
So.
Eat me.
The entire Yemi, Kosi, Blue Ava, was that a form of strategy to get more camera time?
Nah, it wasn't.
It just happened.
It just happened.
Genuinely,
it just happened.
Okay, was there ever a time when you thought to yourself, because I know that there was, you know, back and forth, there was always, you know, Kosi, we need to probably wrap this up. I want to get to know other people. Do you think that maybe being so close to one person kind of spoilt your game in the house?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Okay.
So now, on to my next question. You never kind of liked the relationship Kosi had with Miracle and Tabang. But you had a similar, in fact, I wouldn't even say it was even similar. It was even more of a very touchy, romantic, you know, we saw some things, okay? So, why were you upset with Kosi's friendship with Miracle and Tabang when you had almost the same similar situation with you?
I wasn't upset with anyone.
You're not upset with Kosi or Miracle or Tabang?
I wasn't upset with anyone. There was a dynamics, and that's what happened.
But you said, and I quote, that you were disappointed in Tabang.
I don't know about that. Like, I had a conversation with Tabang, and there was a reason why I had a conversation with Tabang.
Okay.
Miracle on the other hand is a different story entirely. Okay. So, like, there was no such thing about me, you know, doing something and I'm not. Okay. That wasn't dynamics.
You know, us viewers, we don't see everything. Yeah. And that's what I always try to, you know, put at the back of my head. That there are over 100 cameras, if I'm correct, in the house.
Yeah.
So just because you're seeing just one frame, there's a whole other stuff going on around the house, right? So I don't always just judge and say, oh, this person is in it, but it's what they're feeding us that we're going off of. You and your partner, Nelisa, were HOH.
Yes,
and
please.
you had the power to save and replace.
Yeah.
Why didn't you save Kosi and her partner?
Did you watch Why I Didn't Save Kosi and Her Partner?
No. I can't watch Why. It's your Why is in your head.
Okay.
It's not something that was seen.
Okay, I'll just answer this one.
Yes,
Pretty
thank you very
straightforward.
much.
But then again, like, I feel like a lot of people understand why I saved Kanaga instead of Kosi. Basically, I was always getting nominated in the house.
Right.
Week after week.
Right.
So the one time I got saved was Kanaga. Because I had a conversation. I'm like, bro, yo, these guys are onto me, man. You need to help us. I had to have the conversation with him. I'm like, bet I got you. And he saved me.
So
I returned the favor.
It was like returning the favor.
Yeah, that's like, it's only right.
Right.
It's only right I returned the favor. And Kosi understood.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it
Because we had
wasn't
a
like
conversation.
a situation of, because I mean, like I said, when you come out of the house, you get handed your phone, you see different things. I'm at least maybe give or take 40% sure that you saw people were dragging you
For what?
for not saving her.
I didn't see all that.
regardless.
Man, that tweet is like
is
under the
irrelevant
ground.
to you.
It's under the ground. I didn't see that. People would drag me if I did not save Kanaga.
Kanaga. And I agree. And that's
So,
and that's
like,
the
it is
house,
what
and
it
that's
is.
the dynamics
It is what it is.
and the
man.
craziness of the
Yeah,
house.
it
So
is what it is.
well done. Okay, so because there's nothing else to say. Yeah, like it's
Mental health is at stake.
It
man.
is. How many people have you blocked so far?
I don't have time blocking people, man.
You just let them do whatever they
Do
want
whatever
to do.
you want to
and
do.
block out the
I'm not
noise.
gonna say anything to you.
Great.
That's how I live, man.
I like the way you are handling this.
I'm
It's
not
like,
gonna say anything to you.
well, I wouldn't say that you never had practice, because I mean you've been in the industry, so you kind of know how to block and protect yourself.
Definitely,
so it's good that you've not been able to leave that space of you have to protect yourself. And I like that for you. And I hope that your other housemates who were probably not in the space,
would
can
understand
come
that.
can even come to you and say, Yemi, how they do this thing? And I hope you're giving them tips though.
I mean, at the end of the day, even if I give them tips, there's some that just feel they need to talk.
Right.
Regardless. There are some that just feel they need to exchange banter when they need to, but I don't have to do that.
Right.
Like, I feel like if I'm good, people will talk. If I'm bad, people will talk.
Okay.
So, like, I'm not going to let you guys control how I live my life.
Great stuff.
I'm going to do whatever I want to do, do whatever, like,
makes you happy.
Makes me happy.
Yeah.
That is befitting for my brand and everything,
Right.
and of course, like, I might take words here and there from my supporters, but doesn't mean I'll let them run what I do with my life, because at the end of the day, it's my life. Right?
I love that for you.
Yeah, but I mean, I won't reply to you. Like, if you can DM me or send me, tag me in all that. And I'm not gonna say.
Okay, so
nothing to you.
Blue Ava is out. Have you spoken to her since she came out of the house?
Not really.
Okay, so what's your relationship like now with Blue Ava?
Sure, we're friends.
You guys are cool.
Sure, we're cool.
Yeah, so you and Kosi, would that be a friendship? Because I know now that you're out of the house, she's in the house.
I mean,
and you've probably seen certain
things. You know
things.
me. You know the kind of personality that I am.
Yes.
The kind of person that I am. I don't.
You don't hold grudges.
I don't hold grudges. It
Right.
is what it is, man. Like I said, what happened in the house has happened. Like, being cordial with everyone is a way to live, I believe.
Right.
And especially because, you don't really have to keep burning bridges every time.
True.
So I mean, I'm sure that she has a reason for whatever she did in the house.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, everyone had their game plan.
Right.
So I had a reason for whatever I did in the house. So everyone is going to hold themselves accountable for whatever they did. So I'm just,
Live, love,
I'm just,
laugh,
how it
laugh,
is.
laugh. Okay.
Love and light.
So, what was your happiest moment in the house?
My happiest moment was when I won the HOH.
Ah.
Because obviously, like, we started off as Tail of House.
Right.
I think in week 2 or something. Then week 3, we were Tail of House again. So it was like a stigma and everything. But after week 3, we just said to ourselves that, yo, listen, let's just go in there and have fun. No pressure. Don't pressure yourself, because I was telling my partner that, yo, it is what it is. If we don't win, people would nominate us. So let's just show people the reason why we need to stay in the house.
And take a break as well.
Yeah, let's just show people the reason why we need to stay in the house. So, but when it comes to HOH, don't go there with, oh, yo, I need to win this shit. No, sorry, I cussed.
Yeah.
I need to win this. But, you know, just go there. Let's go there with the mindset of we need to win, but let's have fun with it.
Right.
So, and so why, when we won, I didn't even know we were going to win, to be honest. You know, it just happened. You know, Melissa is like the coolest person ever. She's like my partner, you know, and you know, we have conversation and we understand ourselves. So I just told her, you know, do what you have to do. I'm short, and she's very smart as well. So like, she did what she had to do, and we won. And yeah, I just got the opportunity to be HOH. It's gonna go down in history.
Right.
Yemi Cregx was HOH. You know, the king was HOH.
Right. The king.
I just sat on my throne. You know what I mean?
The king of
highlights.
No. I wanted, so you really will not take that okra king.
The king of highlights. The king of content.
And I quite agree with you that you
already
were
know.
On everyone's lips, and I was like, okay, Yemi.
Everyone's lips.
Not in that way. Yemi, stop it. Okay, so saddest moments in the house.
Saddest moment in the house. What's the saddest moment for me in the house? Do I have any sad moment? To be honest, I don't think I can't really think of any sad moments. I had
Maybe
low times.
difficult,
I had
yes,
low times in the
low
house,
times.
definitely. When I'm letting things really get to me.
Right.
You know, I was beginning to stress. I could feel that I was stressed. I was being stressed out. I was letting a lot of things get to me. You know, and I felt like I just had to, you know, think about it a little bit and just, you know, ease into things and, you know, just so like I didn't really mind not winning the arena games, and that's the honest truth. Like people think that a few people might think I'm not competitive, but in the real world I am competitive. You know, I'm competitive, you know, but like, you know, like that's definitely not a sad moment for me. Not winning now. It was just like, it's one of those things, you know, like, yeah. There are times where I was close, and there are times where I wasn't close at all. So like, it is what it is.
Okay,
so
I'm about to ask you another maybe a very touchy question. What do you think about the age shaming that happened in the house? Did you see any of those clips?
Hell to the no. I don't care about age shaming.
Right.
I'm a zaddy, man.
I wouldn't say you're very handsome. Even if you're 50,
I'm a zaddy.
you look good.
Stop playing.
And that's some period.
Yo, I'm a zaddy. Yo, I even look younger than most of the people that are younger than me in the house.
No
I'm
shade.
a freaking zaddy, man. Like, I don't care about that. I don't take that as age shaming. Honestly, don't. Like, even when the jokes in the house were happening and everything, I'm like, yo, guys, I'm just 30, man. Like, it's never that deep.
Right, it's just 30, like.
And it's never that deep. And yo, man, like, I'm happy that I'm here. Like, you guys are getting the opportunity now. You better grab it, because I have been working my ass out to be where I am today. So like, it is what it is, man. Just live your truth, you know.
Okay.
And they say delay is not denial. You know the vibes. So.
It's not. So what would you say you liked and did not like about the pairing in the house?
First of all, I didn't think there was going to be a pairing at all.
Okay.
I came like prepared to play my game by myself. But the pairing happened, and yo, I must say that, you know, like, being paired with my partner, Melissa, is like one of the greatest things that has happened to me on the show, because we click so well, you know.
Aww.
Like, not like when she pisses me off, I tell her, you know, like, yo, you're pissing me off. You know, when she doesn't like a certain thing, like, I was watching over, I was making sure that she was on check and everything. And I feel like now we're both creatives and everything. So like, our ideas just kind of match. Anytime there's a task, she said, I have an idea, and she comes to me like, shit, and yo, let's do this, and bam, we do it. We don't always want to go for the win. We just always want to go for being different. Right. That's what we have. We don't like. We just always want to stand out. Like, when you see what we do, you know that these guys are different from everyone else, and that's the memory that we try to leave. You know, like when we won the house. I didn't really think it messed up my game, because at the end of the day, I feel like we had our individual strength, and I feel like if you like me as Yemi Cregx, you should also like my partner.
I agree.
It's what it is. Like, because when we came together, you have to accept it. you have to live with it, and you have to love us as a pair. So
Yes.
like, I didn't think he affected my game. I felt like our time was up. That's why we left.
Right.
You know.
So how would you describe your experience generally?
Generally,
Yes.
beautiful. It was everything I thought it would be.
Aww.
I lived, I loved, I turned up,
You learned.
I party.
You did party.
I
saw.
flex,
We saw.
I moved,
We saw. You oiled.
I sniped.
You oiled.
What does that mean?
Yemi, you know
I drank
what?
oil.
No, you did not. But you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean, man.
Okay, so what's next for Yemi Cregx?
Like I said, man, the work started the moment I stepped out of the house, The brand is gonna be bigger for sure. And I'm just gonna do my best and, put in the work even before, even like more than before. Like before I got into the house, for his being passionate about being a creative, content, fashion, lifestyle, branding. That's like literally my go-to. Those are the things I'm passionate about, and I'm definitely going to take that up the notch. If I had to take trainings to better myself and, be better at what I do, I'll take trainings. If I had to take master classes, I'm do that.
Okay.
But, there's going to be a lot, there's going to be a lot of magic that I would create that you guys will be blown away. Because I'm a working creative, man.
Yes, you
And
are.
I don't even know, I feel like I've never even explored my full potential yet when it comes to that aspect.
I love how positive you are.
You know the vibes now.
I
And
love
you know
how
I've always been positive.
I
man.
know. Yemi.
You know the vibes. Always been positive, baby.
Yes, you have always been. Absolutely loved you since
so
I
much.
met you.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, it's officially a wrap on Jollof Now. My name is Doris, and we had in the studio one of the absolute, in fact, he calls himself, and I agree with him, the content king of Big Brother Titans.
You already know.
And that's on period,
You already
Yemi
know.
Cregx.
You already
So
know.
don't touch that down. Keep it locked. We'll be back with What's Poppin' Ninja. Enjoy.
Let's go, baby.